What's up, y'all? It's Trent B, one half of the reality TV couple with me and my wife Tori, where we react to TV shows, mainly dating shows from trashy all the way to classy. And tonight I'm covering Love Is Blind UK Season 3, Episode 9. This is kind of like the beginning of the wedding episodes. Kind of start with hits and kind of popping out to a couple different couples. The only one really worth mentioning here was Kara and AJ. Y'all know, man, I'm a card carrying member of the Kara fan club, but it's like everybody was doing something for the other person. Some girls was making a person breakfast. Some girls was doing this. Some guys was bringing a woman some coffee. She's sitting at a vanity doing makeup, and she asked him, "If I was at a bar, how would you rap to me?" Essentially, and it's like just so self-centered. It's like that's all you care about. What do you? That's my question, I guess. What do you do for AJ? We know what you want AJ to do for you. What do you do for AJ? And it's like it was just such a self-centered question, right? Very narcissistic, only self-serving, and it's like the happier couples are checking in on each other. But Sierra, she's doing her makeup, not even looking at him and asking him how can he get her. And it's like that can't be all you care about. My gosh, man, it's like damn. Looking for the outfits, and they was getting their suits. Of course, Sierra didn't want him to wear white because that would kind of clash with her. And Sierra, man, honestly, man, she thinks she the birthday party, man. Like the kids say, she just knows she the birthday party. So I just thought that was interesting. Also, it was kind of funny when she was talking to her friends and a gay best friend, the GBF. That was kind of funny. She was talking about her sex life with AJ and how he's a 10 out of 10. Good for you, my boy. Good for you, AJ, for sure. We might have to call him Magic Mike if we keep him in the buck. But it was kind of tacky. That's locker room talk as well. I don't think AJ would have talked like that about her. That's just me. He seems like way more conservative. I don't think he would have talked like that about her. That was just kind of strange for me. It's bigging him up, but just talking about your sex life is just kind of taboo, right? Especially when you talking about your husband. But then we kind of go to Cuba and Ryan. Started off with them on the rocks, and they ended up just kind of ending it, right? And we all saw this coming. Probably I saw it coming from when he first saw her. Again, it just feels even weird to talk about Cuba in this manner because she is not a bad looking girl. She's actually a very good looking girl. Seems like she's eccentric, I would say. But for the most part, she seemed like she really wanted to be a wife. So for him to play her like this is wild. He's giving her the treatment like you would give somebody like Kara or something. So we kind of saw this coming, and it's just from the day he first laid eyes on her, I don't think he was really pleased. So he came up with every excuse in the book. He had to take bereavement. He had to go on a trip. He's doing anything he can to be in that room with her, right? But when they was together, they looked very strange in that place together. They looked like strangers in there almost. And I'm sure she probably felt kind of weird at certain points. But credit to her, or not credit to her, however you want to look at it. She was trying her damnedest to make it work. Can't do nothing but respect that, right? Well, you could do some other stuff, but you know, it was kind of respectable, right? Him, what can she do for him, or what does she want from him, or something like that? It's like you can't do anything for him. You can't do shit for him. If anything, the only thing you can do for him is leave, get the hell up out of his face. That's essentially what it is, because Ryan doesn't want anything to do with you. And I think Cuba's not dumb. She's not completely delusional. She understands that, but I think she was trying to make it work, right? So respect to her, man. When they go back to the reunion, Ryan's probably gonna still be dicking around, and Cuba's probably gonna have somebody, maybe even a husband. Because Cuba seemed like she's doing the right stuff, right? For real, for real. He was just blowing so much smoke, like using his nana as an excuse, and it's just like, get up out of there, girl. Get up out of there, Cuba. You deserve better than that, man. You deserve way better than that. And at the end, it's like, no, I don't want no damn mango. Are you crazy? Is mango cold for hitting you upside your head? What the fuck you thinking? Hell no, I don't want no damn mango. You crazy as hell. Sophie and Taylor, they were the boring couple, but they gave them a little bit of spice at the end with the daddy, right? I thought it was interesting when they asked, like, when the host, I can't remember their names, but when they asked their partners what they thought the other person would be wearing, I thought that was pretty cute because it kind of gave everybody an insight into how they see their partners. And their partners can kind of know how people view them, right? Especially their person closest to them. Only thing that's kind of interesting was Jack. He doesn't wear suits, I guess. You know, I pointed out that he didn't wear one for the reveal, and I guess he just doesn't like wearing suits like that. He's pretty cash. So I thought that was interesting. I'm interested to see what his suit is. They've been holding that off for the longest. They don't got him in the trailers. They don't got no pictures of him. Interested to see what the fuck he gonna wear. He might pull up like the goddamn Monopoly man for all we know. Jack is such a wild card, you know. Funny when they was doing the outfits. Sophie looks a lot like Jamie Presley. Once again, we got my lookalike meter going off again. She looks like Jamie Presley. It was interesting to see, right? And of course, Taylor's gonna love whatever she puts on, right? Whatever she puts on is gonna hit. The only dress I didn't like was Faye's dress. Like her mom said, that dress wasn't good for her. I don't think I like that dress. I'm interested to see. Well, you know what? I did see the dress. I saw the dress she had, and it was really good. That dress she had was dope. The angle and everything was super lit, right? So I do appreciate that. So with their little bachelor parties, I was worried that a bachelor and bachelorette parties. I was worried the boys was only gonna get this little boat ride on that dirty ass UK water, right? But luckily they gave them a little bit more, but they didn't give them no strippers. They gave the girls Magic Mike, and it's like, damn, why the boys can't get no dancers? Super interesting. Y'all worried Jack gonna cut up? He will, but we'll love him for it, right? But Joe said he tore his tricep or something like that. That was unfortunate. He couldn't pull up because I know he would have had a ball. Him and Jack are best buds, best mates, and I could hear his laugh from all the way here in Dallas. I could hear it, man. It's like I know he would have had a good time. He gave us the life. He gave us the laugh later on anyway. But I hate the fact he was robbed at a good time because the time looks like it was had for both parties, right? But at the end with Sophie and Taylor, Taylor's situation seemed pretty cool. I did appreciate the stuff his sister said about his mom. That was lovely. That was beautiful, right? I know Taylor. You know, I don't say he took losing his mom heavy or anything like that, but I know he holds it in very high regard. So that definitely pulled at his heartstrings, pulled at mine a little bit too. So I do appreciate that. And then on the other end, Sophie, the drama came from Sophie. Super interesting because the dad has cold feet about it. It's like, bro, you're not getting married. It's almost like he don't want to have Sophie go to like a different city or something like that, right? They seem like they're from Ireland or something. They're Irish, and he doesn't want her to go to London. That's what it sounds like. Because I don't know if they met before, but I feel like I could think back of him meeting her. So what is the hesitation? Everybody knows this is a heightened. Everybody knows this is like an abbreviated process. So they've been rocking pretty good. She doesn't seem to have any hesitation. So why would you put that on her? Super strange, right? That was just a really weird thing. They almost felt like it came out of nowhere. But disheveled, looking very strange. It's like, bro, did you go out and take a walk with Jack as well? Did y'all both take a walk and lose yourself for a little bit? Go off the grid? Did you do that with Jack? Let me know, because you didn't look fit. I'm gonna use their terms. You didn't look fully fit like I thought you would, right? You know, at the end of the day, it's like, did he get to meet Taylor? I really want to know that. And it's like, if he did, what's wrong with Taylor? Why wouldn't you want her to marry Taylor? Taylor seems like a pretty swell guy. Jack and Faye, he was kind of holding them. I could tell they're gonna probably like run them like crazy for the next episode 10. But a little bit here when the guys got on the boat. I guess you had to get in like some trunks or something to get on this little jacuzzi. I guess it's a jacuzzi, right? That's what it was. When they got in the jacuzzi, they got in some regular trunks. And of course, he has on a Speedo again, the same Speedo from the vacation. It's like, Jack gonna be Jack, boy. Just don't do Faye wrong. That's all I care for, right? That's all I asked for. The little thing was cute, but it's like anything else, right? What else? It was cute at the end. They got to the bar. They had a little turn up. They had a party, but it's like, where are the strippers? Where are the buds, right? The girls, they had their little hen date. They had Magic Mike. They had everything the boys were supposed to have. Why the boys didn't have it? Fuck it, it don't matter. Them boys gonna do something on their own anyway. So if y'all don't want to give it to them, they'll get it for themselves, right? Sorry, Joe and Fran. I thought that was dope. Fran finally got to meet up with Kara and kept it real with her. And it sounds like Kara pretty much all but apologized to her. Threw Chev under the bus a little bit, maybe threw like a foot under there, right? Not completely under the bus, but threw Chev like a big toe under the bus for Chev. And I thought that was weird because Kara was the one causing the mess. And it's like something about her just made her do a complete 180. And it's interesting to see. It's like she's got her phone back and she's searching Kara on TikTok and YouTube, and she's saying that people is dragging her, and she's been acting different. I know they're not supposed to have their phones, but it's like it's production telling her something because she's acting different, trying to clean her image up completely. It's super interesting, right? To end, Joe, we couldn't hear the laugh with the boys, but we heard it with Fran. Fran brought the famous laugh out, and it's just like he has a signature laugh. I know when they do the reunion, they're gonna do a cut up of that laugh because that laugh is funny. It's hilarious, right? Interesting episode, basically the Bachelor and Bachelorette episode, right? Pretty cool, pretty cute. We kind of got the wedding starting out. Taylor and Sophie was supposed to be boring. It's probably still gonna be boring. The daddy's chatting shit, but it's nothing. Like I said before, I always reference Brett and Tiffany. They were pretty straightforward. I don't even want to say boring no more. They were pretty straightforward, but Brett had some kind of thing he had to say about his outfit or some shit like that, and that was the extent of the drama. I think that's what's gonna happen here. The daddy having some concerns, and Taylor's gonna kind of walk through it, right? Although I do feel like it's tough on her because I know she does care about what her dad says. I know she wants his approval at the wedding. Hopefully he can walk her down. Hopefully he's not that mad at it, but we'll see. All in all, tell me what y'all think about the episode. Who had a better party, the bachelorette or the bachelor party? What y'all think about the wedding? Who y'all think gonna say yes? Who y'all think gonna say no? Y'all tell me y'all thoughts down below here. Once again, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Especially on the YouTube. It's Trent and Tori, TNT, the reality TV couple. Once again, the reality TV couple, Trent and Tori, TNT on YouTube. Y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll holler at you tomorrow.